Okay, I'm trying to fix my camera, but I think we're good. We're live. Nanotechnology, alternative energy, blockchain, and cryptocurrency all in one on today's broadcast. Welcome to the Crypto Lounge. Now, if this is your first time here, start now by liking and subscribing and hitting the notification bell so that every time we do a live broadcast, you will be notified. This is brought to you by Kinasan Foundation and Guana Pro C. And a big shout out to all of you, our subscribers right now. So, again, welcome to the lounge. You know what? Supposedly that was a crypto lounge, but my doctor's lounge came in. Now, by the way, I'm Doc Vince, medical doctor and a blockchain advocate, and I would like to welcome you all on this channel. Right now, we're going to talk about crypto. Before we were talking about health, let's focus on crypto and blockchain technology plus alternative energy. And let me give a shout out to the viewers again and FLCC, Bird Group, CDC Philippines, and Speak for the Truth. World Ivermectin Day, July 24. Our guest for today, he is a professor, I don't, and he's been a guest several months ago, but I really would love to talk about the projects that's going on in space. He's Professor Artem Zhdanok. I hope I pronounce it right. He's a PhD MBA and the CEO and project manager of ARNO project. So please help me welcome our guest.
Good day to all. Thanks, Vince. I'm glad to see you again.
Great to see you again. Now, I know you're in, am I correct, Belarus?
Um, right now in our country is changeable situation. With politics, with other issues. It's not
No,
a problem to discuss about.
right, right.
Right.
But let's talk about what you are here for. What is Arno project? Can you give us a, an idea what it is? What is Arno project?
You see, our project is a project based on the some high-tech developments of our team for the first time, and its project implies the real production of demanded end products like secondary power sources, and also their implementation. Also the presence of intellectual properties and free access to decentralized finance at all, after it all. You see, firstly, our project was focused on the producers of accumulators, mainly the car batteries, mainly lead acid car batteries. You see, you maybe know that it's a huge problem for all at the world to increase the efficiency of these very useful devices like lead acid batteries, and not only efficiency, decrease the cost, increase the efficiency, increase the usability of these devices. For example, for cars, for home usage as an energy saving, for self-industrial applications like wind or solar energy generation. And our goal, firstly, to increase the efficiency of these devices by using our technology. This technology developed by us some time ago. It's technology for carbon nanomaterials production, in particular carbon nanotubes, intercalated graphite, and graphene structures. Uh, and its technology developed and implemented for industrial use for the first time by our team, and allow us to produce additives for various types of additives for various field of application. One of field is the lead acid batteries. Our Team scientists and engineers allow with these additives, proprietary additives to achieve more efficient store energy, increase the capacity of batteries and life cycle of batteries, of course. You see, manufacturing of electronic products, hybrid vehicles, and power systems are also benefits from our technical practice, which allow them to create a more flexible and high performance offering for the end users, like you, for example. For battery and energy market, serve for for example, conductive components of battery electrodes, rheology modifiers of pastes for positive and negative plates, and so on. So structural and porosity modifiers for battery electrodes, capacitors, for example. Very many applications. It's very useful material, but our project focused on the vendors for lead acid batteries for the first time.
Hmm.
You see,
Now, this is
no,
just sorry to cut you off, Artem. Just for our viewers to understand, this is a regular battery
yeah,
energizer. Am I correct?
yes, you
And
are correct.
what is the lifespan of this battery?
You see, it's not lead acid batteries.
Hmm.
It's
So,
lithium air batteries for the
mhm.
first time. We have an appropriate technology for such type of secondary power source, of course, but the producers want not to employ it because it's too not so cheap as for lead acid batteries. But if
Mhm.
you see me your car, for example,
Okay,
an
okay.
accumulator at your car, I may show you the appropriate uh, changes what
Hmm.
you can make.
Compared to a regular car battery, when we go into nanotechnology, we
Yes,
go to the ARNO project, it extends the lifespan of a
yes.
battery. It's extended
Not
lifespan.
only life cycle. You
Yes.
see, developed technology developed by us allow to any producer of lead acid batteries, like car accumulators, for example, not
Hmm.
only car accumulators, but mainly to increase life cycle for the first time up to
Hmm.
one third times, up to 30%,
30%.
up to. It's depend on technology of current technology of production of negative plate of this
Mhm.
accumulator because the main issue to add some carbon nanomaterials to the negative plate of lead acid accumulator. It increase his capacity. It's produce in science well known as electronical double layer, which increase the capacity of such devices, increase the life cycle of the plates itself, mainly because the main problem is the crystallization of the plumbum of the sternum of the plumbum, sorry,
Mhm.
at the negative plate.
Right.
And it's very simple technology to integrate in real
And
production of such accumulators.
the question is, would how about the cost? Would it help
You,
the
you
cost?
see,
Or go
uh,
ahead.
we developed technology of production of carbon nanomaterials, and right now, 1 gram of our carbon nanotubes, for example, cost about 10 cents, not more than 10 cents.
Wow.
But we add in the negative place, we add about 0.05% of mass.
Hmm.
And for one accumulator need half gram of carbon nanomaterial, approximately. It's depend of power, of course,
Right, right.
of accumulator and the type of accumulator starting or loading, but approximately half of gram. Because of it, the end price for the end user
Hmm.
not changed, but the profit for producers is more high. Because of it, one of the largest vendors in Europe, Monbat Holding, which produces the second producer in the world of such accumulators,
Hmm.
uh, carry out some experiments with our additives and agree to create a special line to produce the lead acid batteries with our technology. And right now we have a mutual enterprise with Monbat. We have 35% in this enterprise, and they invest in nanomaterials production more than $2 million
Mm.
right now.
I,
And
I, the- I
I
I have to really understand the application. Now, it's not just batteries, but even these kinds of batteries that are used in solar panel, this can be applied to extending the life cycle of those energy storage from the solar panel. Am I correct?
Yes, you're correct. But for the solar panel, we have a solar panel. We have an inventor to the number of batteries: lithium ion, lead acid, lithium air. But it's a number of batteries, like a UPS, for example, in your computer.
Hmm.
Yes, like an accumulator. But it's a huge accumulator, about 3-5 kilowatt of summary power. And its accumulator through the same inventor connect to the small grid, for example, electrical grid in the city. And when we use the solar panel, we save the energy. At the night, for example, we may consume it
Hmm.
without connection to the city grid, city electrical grid, for example, without any problem. Because there are peak power, like for example, in our examples, 5 kilowatt per hour. But the regular power about 3 and 5 kilowatt. It's enough, for example, for your house at the day, not at the night. It's
Hmm.
the day. So enough, and you may achieve the energy from the solar panel, and after it sell to the, for example, to the city, the saving energy.
Yeah.
You may sell it without any problem, and it's a usual solution.
Hmm.
Usual solution, for example, for wind energy, individual wind energy mastering. But the life cycle of such solution, the amount of recharging of such batteries, it's not so high. For
Hmm.
lithium ion, it's about 30,000 cycles. For lead acid, it's 10 times less. With our technology, such amount of recycling increased up to 50, up to one half.
Oh.
It's very useful technology, but
Oh,
uh,
definitely. It's a. I think that technology is right there. We are right on track on this, especially with uh, a problem in energy storage, and we really need to address that. Now, my next question would be, because we talk about the project itself, but where does blockchain and cryptocurrency come in on this Arno project?
Okay, it's clear. Thanks for the question. You see, we need some crowdfunding to order the appropriate hardware, new hardware, new generation of hardware to
Mhm.
produce the nanomaterials, firstly, and secondly, to develop a useful media to transfer it to producer. Because the nanomaterials itself is a powder. It's a black powder. It's not a toxic, but not uh, not a safe. Very small particles, very like water, and so on, so on, so. Because of it, very low bulk mass, very low bulk density. Because of it, the producer cannot use the nanomaterials itself. They may use only some liquid solution with nanomaterials. It's a very high problem to achieve such stable liquids with nanomaterials, but we solve this problem, and the main goal to tokenizing this project, it's achieve a money to order all hardware and produce the absolutely suitable for any producer additives, liquid additives.
Hmm.
And for in United States, for example, we right now talk with Johnson and Johnson. It's one of the hugest in the world producer, and in United States the first producer, about the implementation of this technology into production. But not so good right now. But we will continue it. In
Hmm.
Europe, one of the huge producer agreed to use our technology right now. Agreed. And right now, ready to use it. We order the preliminary 5,000 not car, bicycle, motorbicycle accumulators, lead acid batteries for
Hmm.
bicycles, or for motorbikes. Sorry. And we produced it with Monbat. And we taste it right now. It's a preliminary production because there are no any certification right now. It's
Right.
a long term time deal, but uh, all's work
Yeah.
without any problem, and uh, he's very glad to deal with us with our technology.
There are, yeah, this is very much applicable even here in Texas, San Antonio. They have electrical scooters which needs batteries for longer energy storage and lesser time to charge with. Now, another question that I have, I'm going to show you this photo, and maybe you could talk more about this because I went to Yahoo, and there's a big buzz with regards to this one.
Okay.
Why you're smiling, Artem? So I'm going to show you this and can kindly talk more about this. So this photo,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
your Yahoo
Our
Finance
partner in finance, Yahoo. Yes.
ARNO Token project ties up with a German agency for IPR. Now, talk to me about that engagement, your collaboration with the German company. You did mention that a while ago, but can you expound more on that, please?
You see, we have a video. We carry on some special opportunity to have a much more capitalization of our project. Because of it, we as scientists, our team as a scientific team for the first time, and the scientific practice team, we of course have an appropriate intellectual rights properties like patenting.
Hmm.
Right now, we connect with a German agency for the intellectual rights and prepare for it the two new patentee connected with our project. Right now, he translated to German. Unfortunately, I don't know German language. Sorry, only I can only read the text, but not write correctly, not speak. And within, I think, this month or next month, we achieve a order from the European Intellectual Rights Agency with our order, our patent,
Mm.
new two patents.
That is so amazing. Two patents, and nobody can take that away from
Yes,
Arno.
one is connected with electrolyte for, as you saw previously, for the electrobikes.
Hmm.
Because the huge problem is the water in these small batteries. Amount of water, amount of acid, the problems, and we can regulate it easily, absolutely easily. And second, uh, for the negative plate production, for the much more cheapest way to add our additives to the negative plate,
Hmm.
like something like this. That.
Now, this question came out because I got a private message here. Uh, they were asking if this can be used on Tesla cars.
You see, Tesla use the lithium-ion batteries mainly. They have special inner models with not lithium-ion batteries because you see, uh, mm, um,
But would this help
because
Elon Musk?
lithium is very expensive and very hazardous material, and also the lithium reserves at the world
Mm,
concentrated only in one country, in China, not at the earth, no any huge amount of lithium, and the amount of reserves, if they will be useful as right now, um, about 30 years, not more. Because of it, we don't. I don't think that the lithium-ion batteries are much perspective.
mhm. So let me say this. In my opinion, if Tesla would use a graphene nanotechnology for their cars, it's way better than what they have right now. Am I correct on that, or what do you think?
You see, there are another part of this because lithium-ion batteries always more compact.
Mm,
It depends on volume and mass.
okay.
We have an plus in power and lifetime, but we have a minus. It's volume and weight. Uh,
Now, my next question would be roadmap of the Arno project. Can you tell us what's the roadmap? Where are you in terms of your timeline in your project, and where are we heading?
Yes, of course. Right now, as you maybe remember, we realize two main points of our project, of our implementation plan. It's the creation of equipment of the production of nanomaterials.
Mhm.
We order the design of this, and the creation of the equipment for converting the nanomaterials into commercial product for dispersion in a liquid media. And right now in Belarus, we order the hardware itself. It's a hardware. Uh, and maybe next month, its technique, its device will be transferred to our industrial office in Bulgaria.
Mm.
Naturally, for creation of any industrial installation requires both premises and design and estimate documentation, drawings, and much more. We step at this moment, we have signed a contract for the design of factory building with an appropriate infrastructure and the production plants themselves, of course. And also, we held negotiation of the possibilities of manufacturing of this not a quite simple machinery. And
There's a lot of things going on with our Arno project, and people has to see it on. They gotta visit the website to know more about it. So, Artem, I'm gonna ask you your final message to our viewers, those who are into cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, mostly even renewable energy. So I'll be asking you for your final thoughts and your final message, where they could contact you and your website. But before doing that, let us go to this.
okay,
Go ahead.
conclusion. At this moment, our project is already going through the last stages of validation at some centralized cryptocurrencies. We start the initial exchange offering within the August of this year. And right now, already finally clear that the initial exchange offering will be held in two rounds, starting of middle of August, and after it, each listing procedure will begin at the centralized cryptocurrencies and, for example, at the decentralized cryptocurrencies. Right now, it's Bitforex, Bitmart, and Uniswap. Um, and we are ready to carry on our project and line it up.
And our website for our Arno project is where at?
Sorry,
The website of Arno project.
HTTPS Arno dash Arno token.com.
There you go. And for our viewers, please visit
Not
https
www.
arno-token. So you can go there. To our viewers, please visit, look at it, and know more about Arno token. It's something that you should consider. So again, I would like to thank you, Artem, for being here,
I'd like to thank you too.
and I
For
appreciate it. I'll invite you next time, next month, to give updates about the Arno project on where it is heading.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you and have a blessed afternoon to you and to all our viewers.
Have a good night to you too.
Bye
Bye.
bye.